Hey Cancer, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Thursday, December 17th. Now this is kind of a big astrological day. We have Saturn moving into Aquarius. So out of Capricorn, the realm of structure and rules and responsibilities, and into Aquarius, the realm of humanitarianism, big ideas, for the greater good. So look for energies to start to shift when it comes to how we form rules and structures and start to take ideas and affect them into change in the real world. Okay, at the heart of your reading, we have the moon. So we're doing a deep dive. You're focused on, or I should say, the issue at hand is exploring the depths of your subconscious. How do you really feel about things? This could be addressing a deep fear. The challenge you're facing is the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. There's pressure right now to take a stand on what makes you happy. You could be communicating a lot of your deeper feelings. Like if your needs haven't been met and you're having a talk with people in your household or a significant other, this may be like, listen, this is what really makes me happy. No, it's really that important to me. I have to put my foot down. It's a deal breaker. It's super important to me. Let's see what you're focused on during this. What is Cancer's focus? We have the Four of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords. You're just wanting to face the confusion head on. You don't want to take a time out. You don't want to reflect on it. You want to battle through it. You're not afraid of the confusion. You're not afraid of any sort of, I don't even feel like it's an argument. I feel like it's definitely a serious conversation, but it's about ideologies and how you feel about them. It's like these deep conversations about ideas, kind of laying the groundwork for how you need to behave in your life or how you need others to behave toward you. Let's take a look at what led up to this. What happened in the recent past to get us to this point? We have the Lovers in reverse. Okay. Little bit of trouble in paradise. This is a very committed couple who generally gets along really well and sees eye to eye. The reversal makes me feel like, yeah, this is underscoring what we've just been talking about. There's some sort of a uncovering of how do you really feel about this? What's really important to you? Like, let's reevaluate some things. I feel like it is a very cooperative. I love when readings go this way. I feel like this is a very cooperative energy here because the energy of the environment, we have the Two of Cups and Temperance. This is a recommitting to your ideals and your values, but also to the relationship, to the emotions that you two are sharing together, and in becoming more integrated through this process. You may have felt, this is already a very strong couple, so I don't get the feeling that this is like newness. For some of you, it may be like a relatively new relationship. I think for most of you that are resonating with this reading, this is someone you've been with for a while, because now it's time to, like, maybe you've grown as people, you've changed a little bit, or through living through the relationship, you've realized certain things about yourself that are like must-haves. Like when you first got together, it didn't really matter to you that much about this aspect of life. But now that you've been together for a while, it's starting to matter more. Perhaps, your needs weren't being met in that area, or the values or expectations just weren't quite aligned. This feels like a tweak, like an alignment tweak, so that you're really hearing each other, you're really seeing each other, and it's going to be like coming together, integrating on an even more complete level. More important level is what it feels like. Let's take a look at the near future. What's coming up next? We have the King of Cups. This is certainty of how you feel. It's not necessarily expressing it. We have plenty of that already, so I'm not worried about that aspect. I feel like this is more so feeling like you're on a more sure footing coming out of this situation about emotions in general. You're going to feel in control, like, okay, I understand all of this. I can work with this. I've got this. It's going to feel very empowering to have that emotional certainty. Let's take a look at your surprise energy. Something's going to come in and influence the situation and you're not expecting it. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. Someone's desires have been kept private. I'm not saying that I don't feel like this is the major theme here, but I think through this conversation, there's going to be something uncovered that's like, I kind of secretly would have always liked for you to do this, or it kind of always really bothered me when you do that. It's like something that you've been fine keeping to yourself, but in doing so, it has kept you, it's kept a space energetically between the two of you, the not knowing or not sharing of this repressed or hidden desire or passion. So something that you want, something that has been kept private, or this could be your person sharing something. There's going to be that surprise, like, oh, I never thought I would tell you that I really like this, or I really want that. Let's see your hopes and fears. We have the Death card in reverse. This feels like a major transformation to you already, so you're concerned that it could completely destabilize. You don't know what it's going to look like on the other side of this, because having the talk can mean an ending. It can mean hurt feelings, and so you're treading carefully. It's like you're tiptoeing through the graveyard of this conversation because you're conceptualizing it as a potential graveyard. So be careful about carrying that energy too much into this, because I don't see ending on the menu here. That's only in your fear category. So try not to project that onto the situation if you don't have to. The energy of the end result, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. No more waiting. The request that you put into the universe is going to be approved, but either not in the way that you think, or it's going to be a little bit delayed. That reversal can either mean, yes, it's here, but it's a little bit different than you thought. It doesn't look like what you thought. Or it can mean you thought it would show up, but you have to wait. It's still like this energetic waiting. Let's clarify that for you. Is this waiting, or is this appearing different, manifesting differently than what's expected? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to manifest differently than what you expected. It's going to something in the way of a nurturer. The difference is going to be you're worried about how... This is a really sweet feeling and I want to get it right. I want to express it the way I'm feeling it. You really, really care about this person a lot. Energetically, it's almost making me tear up how sweet this feels. Like you want to take care of them. You want them to feel embraced energetically. And so that's part of your big concern here, is that you don't want to change that. It's important to you in how you feel about yourself that you remain the person that can do that for them. I feel like it makes you feel really good about yourself being able to be there for them in that respect. I'm going to get a drink of water. Lots of emotions on this one. So yeah, what you're desiring from the universe, what you're trying to manifest here, it is going to arrive, but the way that it's going to show up a little bit differently is a shift in I know this is super important to you guys, so I want to pull another clarifier, because I want to know which one of you guys this Queen of Pentacles is representing. Is this Cancer or their person? We have the Four of Wands clarifying. Got it. Okay. It's not whether it's Cancer or your person. They're correcting me. They're like, that was the wrong question. It's about formalizing the arrangement. There's going to be a new level of commitment that you reach here, that you achieve together as a couple, because of this major new integration, this leveling up of how integrated you're becoming on an energetic level. It feels very positive, and you're not going to lose that I'm the one who will take care of you. It's like there's a surprise there, though. I'm trying to zero in on what it is. The reversal of the Queen of Pentacles makes me think that it's got to be something real personal to you that I can't possibly know without talking to you. So you're going to have to fill in the blanks here, because there's something that's going to show up. You're going to get a result that you asked for. Like if you're praying or meditating or trying to manifest an outcome here, you're going to get the underlying feeling of what you wanted, but it's going to show up differently than you expected. And the way that nurturing happens, it could be the person that's the more nurturing one. Like maybe if you've been the nurturing one, then they're going to start to mirror that back to you. That could be the shift of energy. That's not necessarily the case. There's some shift of who's the nurturer or how the nurturing is perceived or embraced, but it's all positive because we have the Four of Wands there to kind of put a cap on that energy, to define it with structure. So as you're going through this big change, that this conversation or this series of conversations results in this integration and formalization of the commitment in some way. There'll be, it could even be like a celebration at the end of this, like a party. Like sometimes the Four of Wands stands for an event. I typically read it as the energy of like a leveling up, some sort of benchmark, a life benchmark. Could be a proposal, or could be some a deeper commitment of the relationship. Okay, let's get you some advice. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. This is not making a decision. So that tells me you feel pressured right now. I think you're pressuring yourself to decide something. And I feel like the advice is just be patient and give it a little bit of breathing room, and don't force the conversation forward with any kind of a decision. Stay open-minded as you're discussing things. Keep it really open and changeable, and just, hey, I'm just throwing out ideas here. I'm just discussing this. And as you're in that realm of conversation, try to keep it open. Keep the possibilities open as you're deciding, as you're talking, because the decision doesn't have to be made up front. So in some way that you think there's a decision that's required of you, the advice is wait, or don't make the decision right away. Okay, you guys, I hope that helped. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.